right, we should be live. I am sorry I am a minute late, guys. I had to finish vacuuming and all that good stuff. So, but I'm here. So, let me go ahead and refresh and then we'll pull things up. Dude, it feels like it has been forever since I've live streamed to you guys. So, let's see here. Justin Jefferson and Vikings will trade to Buffalo Bills. Yes, exactly. I'm going to pin that for good luck, Seahawks fan. Julio's like, this ain't going to happen. You never know, though. You never know. Andy says, I wonder where everyone is. What's up, A-Chain Prods? And then Seahawks fan, I think it's delayed. Nah, yeah, I was just slow. I am delayed. Yes, I am the one who is delayed. So, oh yeah, I gotta pull up the chat. So like, I'm still trying to figure out how to do this within I always mess up Discord and OBS. So I'm figuring out how to do this through OBS. So that way I can actually show you guys my computer screen. So like right now, you guys should be able to see my computer screen. Yep, you can see all the good stuff, and let's see, and of course the chat, which is really good. So sweet. Blizzy, I'm with my brother. He's getting a tattoo. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see, is he old enough? What's up, Jack? And Mateo, you made it. And let's see, burnt toast. Jefferson to the Bills would be insane, dude. Exactly, bro. Like, dude, you remember how Grassi reacted when they got Parsons? That's probably how I would react if we got Jefferson, but like even more intense in terms of the positive reception that I would give Jefferson. By the way, I'm eating spaghetti and meatballs right now. Oh yeah, and I just grabbed like the first jersey that was on my chair, and it was my Coleman jersey. I thought it was gonna be my Allen jersey, and then I was like, oh crap, I'm wearing the Coleman jersey. So we're rolling with Coleman today, guys. So let's see here. So I know I ended up titling this, Buffalo Bills, Justin Jefferson. Oh, Soraya, thanks for becoming a Priority 1 member. Let's go. Thank you for re-upping your membership. I'll make gritty for that. Yay, make gritty for Soraya. Let's go. Get some. Yes. Thank you so much, Soraya. Good job, Mickey. All right, cool. Just like old times. Yo, H-Chain Prods, you okay? You doing okay? Oh, yeah. That was good, Henry. Good checking up. And like the stream. Yes, let's go. A Madden stream. Oh, yeah, A-Chain Prod. So Mateo's on vacation, but hopefully when he returns, there'll be some sort of time during a weekend maybe where I'll be able to get together with him, and then we could actually do a Madden stream. That would be so dope. That's what I also heard, Cody. Yeah, so like there's, Crosby, there's Justin Jefferson, AJ Brown. Like, we could get some like really, really key people. Oh yeah, here. Now this will be an interesting poll. Start a poll. Bills greatest need. Wide receiver, D-line. All right, what is the Bills' greatest need, guys? Is it wide receiver, or is it a D-line that can actually sack in the playoffs, man? Because I'm telling you, man, like, not having a good defense has been, like, the reason we fall short every single season. With the exception of 2019, that was on Allen, just like this recent one. But, like, you look at 2020, 2021, 22, especially 2021, but you got 22, 23, 24, and even 2025, man. Like, if we had a good defense, there's no way the Broncos would have scored 30 on us. But because our defense wasn't good, they ended up beating us. Well, cha-ching! That's right, Tracy. Oh, I got the money gun in my car, so I completely forgot. But like, I'm not gonna need it for a while. But yeah, guys. So I was supposed to bring this to the Super Bowl party with me, but I completely forgot. Brennan and I left it at Jess and Brennan's apartment before we went to John's, but they gave me a money gun that shoots out fake money, so it's like really, really funny. So, Oh, I just got a text from Tracy. Oh, Tracy with the big 50. Let's go. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. Yes. Oh my gosh, Tracy, you are too freaking kind. Thank you. So, yeah. So, here you go, guys. Proof that Tracy is awesome. Just got another $50. Okay, so I feel like I'm obligated now to like go to my car and get like the gun. So I am absolutely going to do that. So mods, do me a huge favor. Just hang out with Mickey Mouse and keep the chat entertained, I'm gonna grab my money gun from my trunk, okay? So I'm streaming from my laptop, so I can't bring it with me. But also here, oh, you can't even see Mickey because he's so short. There we go. So while you have Mickey, yeah, there you go. And Mickey with spaghetti and meatballs. Oh, you can't see that either. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'll be right back. Be right back, guys. Be right back. Be right back. And we're back. All right. Thank you guys for your patience. I am back. Thank you so much. I should have had this prepared ahead of time, but I wasn't anticipating getting any donations today. So, far the car, I know, right? Oh, man, it was just a quick, what is it? 30-second jog to my car. So, all right, anyone now just joining the stream? This is Mickey. Be nice to our boy. Air horn stream. Oh, my gosh. That is so silly, Burnt Toast. W Nightbot, right? Our boy Mickey. All right, here we go, guys. I got it. And I should have the batteries because Brennan installed them. So, all right, Tracy, here we go. This one's for you. Okay, let me sit far enough back so you guys can see it. All right, ready, guys? You guys gotta clip this, okay? Ready? Because like I can't clip this on OBS because I just don't know how to clip from OBS. So you guys gotta clip this for me, okay? Ready? So this is all no Parmesan cheese. That's right. Oh, is game night still at 7? Oh no, I'll still be able to. I'll be able to wrap this up by 7, Mateo. So we'll definitely do game night. So if you're priority 1, we're gonna do game night afterwards. But this one's for Tracy. Here we go. Ready? And oh, I just gotta shoot it this way. There we go. Let me not shoot it towards the pasta, so that way. All right, here we go, Tracy. This one's for you. What the hell? That was only 1. All right, come on. All right, here we go. All right, let's try this again. All right, try this again. Ready? Maybe it's just a little cold. You're the best. Thanks, Ronnie. No, Tracy's the best. Mateo, you know how to clip? Yeah, let's go. Oh, that was awesome. That was great. All right, now hold on a second, guys. I actually got to clean this up now. Oh man, that was hilarious. Well done, guys. Well done. So that was for you, Tracy, and I think that makes up for the Super Bowl stream because like you donated a lot. You donated $125 in the Super Bowl stream, and I was just like, wow, I do not deserve this. I am so grateful. So yeah, so now I'm just picking up all the hundreds, guys. So in the meantime, yes, the big thing I really wanted to talk about though was like Justin Jefferson, man. Like, I mean, I didn't really like look into too much about his contract already that he has with the Vikings, and you know that barrier that we would have to overcome. But dude, you can tell like the subtle undertones from when he was being interviewed, when he was talking about 9, how like he just does not want to, like, obviously he would enjoy having a superior quarterback throw to him like Josh Allen, you know? So I really hope Justin Jefferson just somehow finds a way out of Minnesota and really makes it clear that he does not want to play for them and does not want 9 throwing to him at all. And that all he wants to do is go to the Bills and win a Super Bowl with them. So yeah, let's just really hope that that's what goes down. That Jefferson is just so fed up with the Vikings that he just wants to go win a championship. And who better than the Buffalo Bills that now that they got they're starting to get what they need. They just need to get him. And then, of course, they need to get like somebody like Crosby or like some sort of like D line that can actually get after the quarterback in the playoffs. And then once you got that, man, I mean, I think we're set. We're literally like 2 players away, like one key playmaker on offense, obviously, and another on defense from winning the Super Bowl. It's just we just don't have those players yet. So I'm really excited to see what happens. Like my eyes are going to be focused. I'm going to be so dialed in to Bills news, NFL trade news, because I want to see that championship level team like before the draft occurs. And then when the draft occurs, I want to see us like go after the D line, and I want to see them go after a receiver. You know what I mean? So I want to hear your guys' thoughts though. Like, what do you think the Bills should do in terms of free agency, in terms of the draft, and all that good stuff? No, Tracy is not rich. Is Tracy secretly a millionaire? Okay, so you guys think 79% of you said that wide receiver was a bigger need than D-line. That's really interesting. I mean, I get it, you know what I mean? Because, like, if you can outscore your opponent, I mean, even if your defense isn't as good, as long as, like, your offense is, like, really, really good. But that, again, if the opponent has a really good defense and you don't, you're kind of screwed. Otani jerseys from Tracy. That's right. So there's the Otani jersey one. And then I got the other one hanging up. It's on my chair somewhere. So, it's hanging up on my door. I gotta like put some more what do you call them, thumbtacks on the walls, so that way I can hang up all of my jerseys. Wild typos. I love it. Jeffrey says, so are you ready to see Kyler Murray in a Vikings jersey? I mean, that would be hilarious, Jeffrey. Like, oh my gosh. I wonder, like, who would quit first, Kyler Murray or the Vikings? Oh, man, that's so funny. So, Peak Cinema. I love that. Good. Oh, yeah, I got to go to Nightbot because I'm actually, Nightbot should actually be telling people, because, like, I haven't updated it yet, guys, but I'm actually at 92,898 subs. So, like, here you go. 898. Yep. So yeah, I'm getting there. I'm finally getting there. I kind of took, as you can see, a little dip recently, but I mean, hey, it's a lot better than it was, and I can tell you, I am most likely gonna end this month right at 93,000 or somewhat close to it, and then hopefully by the time September rolls by, we'll be closing in on 100K, guys, which is really cool. I had to set my expectations lower because I realized that you can't just snap your fingers and have 100,000 subs, and even if you could, there's no satisfaction in that. I want to see like the right shorts hit the algorithm and hit the right audience, so that way like I earn it. You know what I mean? Like I want one short to blow up and get me like 10,000 subs. Like that would be sick. And I'm doing these longer shorts now. You might have noticed. Yay! There's one more. Thank you guys. One more to 92,900. But I'm doing these longer shorts because I believe that that's what the YouTube algorithm wants. It wants longer content. Someone trolling right now. Wants longer content. And then YouTube also wants, obviously, to keep people as long as possible. And so I decided to do these top 7, reacting to the top 7 whatever of the NFL season, because I think that is what is going to resonate with the audience the most, and then also help get the most watch time and get the most reach. And then YouTube's going to be more incentivized to promote a short that's over a minute versus a short that's maybe just 7 or 8 seconds long. And while those perform the best on my channel, it's good to do a mix, so that way I'm kind of quote mixing my portfolio. Like if I was investing, I wouldn't just invest entirely in stocks. I got to have some bonds. But at my age, I really could just go all stocks. But that's a whole different live stream. Something I'd love to do with you guys one day is to just talk with you about money and saving and all that good stuff, because, yeah, I love that. Okay, here we go. So Sarai says, here are stream ideas. Andy watches the World Baseball Classic. Oh, interesting, Soraya. Oh, what is that again? Imagine Bills get Brown and Jefferson. Oh my gosh, Eli, I couldn't even imagine. Like, dude, that would be insane. Because you would have a wide receiver 1 and a wide receiver 2, and I mean your offense would be so strong. Someone's trolling right now. They just keep subbing and unsubbing. It's probably one of the haters out there. I guarantee you, man. There are some people out there that just hate my guts. Granted, I probably should have. It's like that scene in what do you call it, in Avengers Endgame, when Thanos says to his daughter, perhaps I was too harsh on you. And that's me to all the haters that perhaps I was a little bit too harsh on. But anyways, who's the highest donor of all time? Oh, A-Chain Prods. It's definitely Tracy. Tracy is now well into the thousands. Probably Tracy will probably hit 10,000 pretty soon, which is pretty insane when you think about it. Like I should actually keep track. I should go back and like add up all the donations and just see like how much like each person, my top donors, have donated all time. That would be really cool, A-Chain Prods. It would take me a while, but it'd be worth it because then the other fans could be like, whoa, that's insane. Hey, Untrell, I'm doing good. How are you today? And then Joe, good to see you. Spud, how about fire a VP? Yeah, right. Run Stuffer at linebacker. Oh, that would be great, Cody. Oh, wait, you're talking about for the Patriots. Yeah. If the Patriots had that. Oh, and an O-line. See, that's what you guys need. I'm pretty sure the Pats are going to go all out on the O-line in the offseason for sure, in the draft, in free agency and the draft. It's a little cold, but it still tastes good. By the way, guys, I ended up getting the stomach bug like crazy last night. Like, I was up till 3 a.m. on the toilet, just hating life. But I'm all better now, so, I was able to bounce back. Thanks to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Which, by the way, where's my cross? I left it in my hoodie somewhere. Let's see here. All right, I'm just going to take that screen off. Oh, yeah, Bills urged to pull off blockbuster trade to get elite weapon for Allen. I'll let you guys read that for a bit. Kyler Murray, best quarterback available. Interesting. Baseball World Classic starts next month. Ooh. So yeah, you guys came up with a lot of good ideas. I need to reread your guys' text messages and Discord messages so that way I can actually implement the advice you've given me, because I'm kind of like in a weird place right now. I'm not getting the views. Obviously nobody is because it's the off season now, but I really want to stabilize views on YouTube Shorts and TikTok. And see, guys, this is the thing. TikTok only pays you for videos over a minute. So you have to make videos that are at least a minute and 1 second in order to get paid on TikTok with their creativity program that they have. And I'm also part of the specialized rewards program. So say, for example, you earn, what's the right number? $3,750, as in $3,750 on TikTok in a month. They'll pay you up to double that. So like you would earn up to $7,500 every single month from their specialized rewards program just for posting at least 11 TikToks that are over a minute long, that are high quality and get good engagement. And so I am like going balls to the wall, bro. Like as you can tell, I'm already like way behind the ball for the month. But I'm actually going to try to post 11 TikToks. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm actually going to recycle a bunch of the reactions that I already did on YouTube and just repurpose them as these top 7, top 10, whatever. And I will let you know when I've made it on TikTok because I think that's going to be a really good way to help stabilize income, expand the reach, and just make it so that if one day, say for example, YouTube's like, screw you, Andy, we're not going to support you anymore, my life wouldn't just be over because I would have TikTok to fall back on, and if TikTok were to shut down, well, then I got YouTube, so, and ideally it'd be nice if Facebook and Instagram actually paid, but they really don't, so maybe eventually we can get that going as well, but I'm going to be focusing on like that predominantly, of like really getting like my views stabilized, because when views are coming in, money's coming in, life is good. I don't have to worry about things, but when they're not, that's when I'm like, oh, so like I really got to focus on that. But I'm still going to live stream with you guys at least once a week, preferably 2 to 3 times a week, because I want to stay current with news, NFL news, and I want to start getting into hockey, because like Mateo was talking about the Olympics with hockey, and then talking about the Sabres and like how, they're actually going to make the playoffs this season, and like how the playoffs are going to be insane. So I want to get into hockey like in the next couple weeks. I want to get into NBA because I think NBA will be really fun. I don't really have a favorite team for the NBA. Obviously I was a Bulls fan back in the 90s like everybody else, because I thought Michael Jordan was the king. But right now, I would say if there's a team I would support, it'd be Golden State, or is that what you call it, Golden State? Because I like Steph Curry, man. I love watching him shoot threes. I love seeing him juke out players. I've actually never seen LeBron James play a game. Like, of course, I know that he's like one of the best players ever, but I've actually never really seen him play. So it'd be kind of cool to watch like him in the playoffs as well. But before he retires, because I know homie's getting old. Anyways, I missed a lot of chat. Let me catch up. Oh, you applied for a job at BK. Nice, A-Chain Prods. I hope you get it, bro. And I hope everything goes well. And then you can think of me, too. And you can ask, hey, do you guys know Andy Chang? Bones! Wait, Bones, what's yours again? Oh, what's good? It's me, official. I'm just. Oh, okay, okay. Double a channel change up. So, okay, so this is official monkey, right, Bones? Okay, good. Because, like, Mateo was like, I don't know who Bones is. And I was like, I don't know either. And then I was like, okay, as long as I know it's official monkey, I know we're good. Because official, you're here all the time. Hey, you suck, Joey. Wait, who's this Joey? Yeah, I hate you, your guys. You suck. What? What is that? Nice grammar, bro. All right. Um, let's see. Oh, so somebody was actually like claiming like who they were to unsub. That's so silly. All right. We need another BK short. I know, right? A Chain Bronze. Could you imagine if like one day I actually did just set up a BK short like out of nowhere? Mm. When Kraken games are coming in. Hmm. Seattle Mariners. Hmm. Hmm. Predictions for next season. Ooh, I'll have to. You know what, Omar? That's a really good idea. I'm gonna write that down and do that for the next one. Um, so let's see here. Future. Hey guys, go ahead and type in like live stream ideas because especially the ones that pertain to NFL, hockey, and that kind of stuff. Because that'll be really good. Future live stream ideas. So what is it? Predictions for next season. Yes, yes, you're right. You're right, Omar. I can actually here. I'll pin your comment because that's awesome. Predictions for next season: Bills, then AFC East, then AFC, then NFC. So yeah, this way I can break it up into multiple streams and multiple shorts as well. But yeah, let's see here. Cody says, crazy that Bean said Allen didn't need a wide receiver target before the draft. I know, right? Isn't that so silly? It's so troll. I got to find the interview where he said that. Yeah, exactly, Cody. Allen having that would be super duper clutch. Do a JJ McCarthy highlight reel and put why Jefferson is coming to Buffalo. Ooh, that's a good idea. I like that idea too. Burnt toast. So burnt toast suggested. Burnt toast suggested. All right, hold on a second. 9 low light reel when targeting Jefferson using the caption why Jefferson wants out of Minnesota. Yeah, that's a really good idea. I like that. I like that. And then Omar suggested predictions for next season. Omar. All right, good. Thank you, guys. I appreciate this. I appreciate this. My dream is to see that Justin Jefferson trade. Yo, right, Omar? I mean, it's not my full dream, but dude, if we get Justin Jefferson, oh my gosh, can you imagine like how much that's going to transform not only like the offense, but like the whole team itself. And also, think about how much easier Allen's life will be when he can basically just play Madden every game and just throw it downfield and know that Jefferson's going to make the play. Oh, the GOAT. Ooh, thank you, Michael. I don't know about the GOAT, but I try. And like a clip of Jefferson crashing out. Yes, got to have the Jefferson crash out. I made a short like during the season when I was like really like when I was like hype in the beginning of December and I was like on a grind. Like when I was on my like tear in late November when I finally cracked the code on D1's shorts, I realized, oh wow, why don't I make a Jefferson once out of Minnesota? Or what did I say? I said Justin Jefferson is fed up with the Vikings. And then I said Justin Jefferson to Buffalo as the caption. And it shows like 9 throwing towards Jefferson. No, it was Brosmer. Brosmer throwing towards Jefferson, getting picked, and then getting returned for a pick 6. And it was just perfect. And it shows Jefferson trying to like run after the guy, and then he just stops. And I'm like, dude, that is the perfect like scene of Jefferson just being like, whatever. So like, yeah, that's perfect. Views have been up a ton lately. I've broken the 1,000 view stop sign. Yes. I'm so happy, A-Chain Prods, that you're like out of like just, the hundreds of, view jail. Like there's multiple like tiers, there's like getting stuck in the hundreds and then getting stuck in the low thousands and then getting stuck at, 30,000. And then, once you like can get 30,000 and once you can get like about 50,000 views, especially if it's happening like within a day, you can usually expect that short to grow quite a lot. Like you'll get a feel for it as you see your growth. over multiple shorts. And once you like break 50K, you'll be like, oh wow, yeah, that one's definitely gonna hit 100K. And then after 100K, it's variable. Sometimes it'll just fizzle out. Other times, excuse me, it'll just obviously hit a million, and then you're like, whoa. Like back in the day, and I say back in the day as in like in late November, my Stephon Diggs Thanksgiving short ended up hitting like over 1 million views. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, I have not been able to get any NFL short above 1 million ever. I was close, very close, a couple years ago. Remember that Bills Chargers game, guys? That like went to the very end with the laterals. Yeah, that was ridiculous. So I have to keep posting shorts that are like 31 to like 36 seconds long and then some, because if those can get a lot of watch time, you're keeping people on YouTube for much longer than just like a 10-second short. So secrets there, guys. Try to figure out a way to show highlights of a game that went to the very end, and don't just show the very, very last play. Show the plays leading up to that, so that way you can hit that time, and just do it in a way where you just learn from all the times people have dropped off from your previous videos. So you just know, like, okay, they're going to drop off here, so I need to make sure I keep people, you know, by doing something more exciting or not letting the play drag on as long. But anyways, guys, I want to read this right here. Okay, so Bills urged to pull off blockbuster trade to get elite weapon for Josh Allen. So this was on Yahoo Sports. This was actually yesterday. By the way, happy belated Valentine's Day to everybody. I know in my Discord I said to the ladies, happy Valentine's Day. To the guys, I got nothing. But I can be happy Valentine's Day for everybody. It's all good. What up, Daniel? Oh, your real name is Ben. Okay, thanks for letting me know, A-Chain Prods. You want me to start calling you Ben now? And then, cool, Mateo, thumbs up. And then Cody says Super Bowl contending teams next year, AFC, Ravens, Bills, Chiefs. Ooh, I like how you're going back to like the 2024 season and before. So Ravens, Bills, Chiefs, I would actually think like once Dan Jones is healed up, the Colts could actually be a viable threat. I mean, because like, you know, I mean, they were good and then they just kind of fell off. But yeah, I mean, I would say the Colts could actually be a threat. I would definitely say the Jags, though. The Jags are definitely going to come back because, you know, they're going to want revenge from us beating them in the wild card this last season. So I believe the Jags, they're going to be huge. I think the Texans really fell off, man. It's kind of sad, you know, because, like, C.J. Stroud, like, he just got destroyed, man. Him and Drake May, like, they had the worst of it, man. But, yeah. I definitely believe Jags, Colts, who else? Obviously the Pats. I mean, I think that's the thing, guys. I'm curious, Patriots fans. I wish Josh was here, but he's probably at work. But I'm curious to see how Patriots are going to do this next season now that they're actually going to have a really hard schedule. It's going to be really interesting to see. But see, this is the thing. I think Drake May is going to have like a third-year leap, similar to how Allen had his. And they're going to cook next season, and they're actually going to make it extremely competitive for the division. I do believe the Bills will be able to overcome the Patriots next season, one, because of revenge, but two, because like the Patriots are going to have a much harder schedule than they had last season, so that's going to throw them back a little bit. Like, I would imagine the Patriots would be lucky to go 11-6 next season, you know what I mean? I think that would be their ceiling, would be 11-6. I think our ceiling is like 14-3, bro. Like, I would love to see the Bills go 14-3, even 15-2, man. But, like, that's really pushing it. I thought we were going to go 14-3 last season. That did not happen. No, it did not. I mean, of course, Allen got injured in the Browns game, so you could argue that he wasn't at his best against the Eagles, that, you know, we dropped easy games that we should have won. Texans, Patriots, Falcons, Dolphins. Still can't believe we lost to the freaking Dolphins. And not just lost, but we got our butts kicked, bro. Like, straight up just got owned by the Dolphins. Like, it was like, what, 31-13? So, like, dude, we just got killed by the Dolphins. And I was like, at first I couldn't believe it was real. And then I remembered, like, I was like, this is actually real. We just got our butts destroyed by the Dolphins. And, oh, man, dude, Dolphins fans, that was their Super Bowl right there. Let me tell you, the Dolphins had their Super Bowl against the Bills. By the way, I haven't been practicing my Trump voice, so it's not as good as it used to be. But don't worry, I'll get better. I just got to practice a little bit more. Commanders coming back? That's a good question, Cody. Now, I've seen, like, on some people's social media about the Commanders potentially making a run. It'll be interesting to see, you know, if Jaden Daniels, one, can stay healthy. And then two, is how good is their defense going to be, you know? Because, like, obviously they have Scary Terry, they have other weapons on offense. I don't really know the Commanders that well, though, because they kind of obviously, like, declined big time last season, so I didn't really see them in prime time, didn't follow them that much. But, I mean, you know that, like, if you're not talking about their defense, then their defense probably isn't that good. Like, if I don't know about a team's defense, they're probably not that good. The fact that I know the Patriots defense, not the Chargers, Patriots, the Texans, obviously the Seahawks. Who else had a good defense on the NFC side? I think it was really just the Seahawks, but yeah, man, it was just one of those things where I mean, if I don't know, most likely like their team just isn't that good. All right, let's see. I think it's Bucks versus Bills. Ooh, I'm gonna pin that for good luck. Oh, but don't sell your Packers short, burnt toast. But I like that you think that. Yeah, the Bucks could actually make a run, especially because they're going to be pissed about not even making the playoffs last season. Dude, I'm on a run right now. I feel good. Oh, that's right, Cody. Yeah, we didn't even score to the fourth quarter. That was Tyler was at the Dolphins game. Yeah, right. Isn't that crazy? Then that like. Dude, if the Dolphins win the Super Bowl next year, oh man, dude, that would be so infuriating, man. Like, oh, that would be so depressing. Because that would mean that the Bills lost to the Dolphins probably in the AFC Championship or in the divisional or something like that, you know? So that would just be super, super duper depressing. But I don't think we got to worry about that, you know what I mean? But then again, see, that's what's so interesting is like when you have a whole new regime, like a whole new coaching staff, new quarterback, new players, on offense and defense, like it's a whole new team. Like it's anybody's ball. Like nobody, except for Seahawks fans, probably could have predicted that the Seahawks were going to win the Super Bowl. I know I didn't predict the Seahawks to win the Super Bowl. I figured it was probably going to be us. But no, seriously, I thought the Eagles were probably going to repeat, you know, but they fell off, man. It was kind of sad. And I really thought the 49ers were going to be able to do it, but they got killed by the Seahawks, man. That was wild. But yeah, you were at the Packers-Bears Week 16. Oh, I'm so jealous, burnt toast. Like, that was one of the best games of the season. Like, honestly, what did I rank that as on my video? I ranked it as either third or fourth. No, it was third. I ranked that as the third best game of the year on my latest short. If you haven't seen it yet, definitely go check it out because let me tell you, the top two were amazing. I'm not going to spoil it, but if you guys see it, it's really, really good. But that must have been that environment. Although, as a Packers fan, that must have been kind of depressing, right, burnt toast? Because you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe Caleb Williams made that throw to DJ Moore. Although, to some extent, that is impressive, you know, because there was no really ref controversy in that game. It was all just like Caleb Williams made a great play in OT, and that was it. AJ Brown is like another Diggs. Yeah, that's what I was worried about, Cody, is that Brown, like, since he wants out of the Eagles and, like, how he was it looked like he was purposely missing throws, you know, last season out of spite against the Eagles. So, I don't know, man. I'm worried. I would be worried about that, too. But, you know, I feel like there's, like, so many, like, divas out there. Like, almost every wide receiver is a diva. One of the only receivers who isn't a diva, not on the Bills, because, like, none of them are, but the only other non-diva who's, like, the superior wide receiver is JSN, you know, the Emerald City route artist. You know, that guy, like, dude, he will, like, you know, take one for the team, you know. But yeah, man, there's no way we're gonna get JSN. He's staying on the Seahawks for a long, long time. But if we could get like Jefferson, I mean, that's basically like having JSN, actually even better. Some may argue that Jay Jettis is even better than JSN, but you know, we won't really know until he's with an elite quarterback like Josh Allen. Bucks will beat the Packers or Seahawks in the NFC Champion. Ooh, that would be so cool. Yeah, that would be wild to see the Bucks beat the Seahawks. Oh man, imagine that. Seahawks are in the NFC Championship with the Bucks, and the Bucks end up winning. But man, wouldn't that throw off the color theory quite a bit, right? Because technically the color theory had orange at the top, and the Bucks are red. But hey, who knows? That's why a lot of people be thinking Bears Dolphins, but you know, I don't see that. I mean, I could see the Bears making the Super Bowl, but the Dolphins, oh gosh, I do not. I mean, if anything, it would be the Jaguars and the Bears, but I mean, who knows? We'll see. Do I think the Bills can win the Super Bowl next season? It's hard to say, man. I mean, if we get Jefferson and we get a defense that can actually tackle and sack a quarterback in the playoffs, oh my gosh, yeah, we could do it. But first year head coach with Joe Brady, not sure if he could bring us to the Super Bowl. Can he get us to the playoffs? 100%. Can he get us through the wild card? Yes. Now the divisional, that's a whole nother story. You know what I mean? Like, man, dude, I just want to see us make the Super Bowl, man. Like, that would be so satisfying. Like, even if we lost, at least, like, Josh Allen could at least say he's made it to a Super Bowl before Lamar Jackson. You know what I mean? Well, Joe Burrow beat both of them, actually, quite a while ago. But yeah. Anyways, let's see. The more I hear Emerald City Routers, the more it sounds a little better. Granted, it didn't sound good. That's what's so funny, Cody. It grows on people, you know? I thought it sounded good to begin with, so I was like, yeah, let's ride that until the trend is dead. I was like at the 30-yard line. Oh my gosh. When the DJ Moore catch happened, wow, that's wild. See? So, like, you got a good view. Hey, Soraya. No, you never have to apologize, Soraya. Thank you again for becoming Chain Gang Priority 1. So now you can use all the cool stickers. Bucks are another team that could come back. Yep. By the way, if I missed your guys' chat while I was out getting the money gun, or while I was reading other chat, or while I was reading the screen, or when I was on one of my rants, please just type your message again, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. That sounded like a voicemail, but seriously, if I missed your chat, like, and again, you're not a spammer, like, just type your message again, I will read it. Omar says, bro, I don't want A.J. Brown. My grandma can catch better than it. I love that, Omar. That's so silly. That's great. I love it. All right, let's see. All signs point to the Dolphins. Yeah, they really do, Ben. They really do. I love that I know your first name now. That's so cool. If the Bills don't make some splash moves, they're going to waste. Oh, so true, Jennifer. So true. And it's such a shame, you know, like to see Allen now going into his 9th season, right? Because 2018, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going into his 9th season, still hasn't even sniffed a Super Bowl, bro. And it's like infuriating because, like, everybody knows it's no secret that Josh Allen is like the best quarterback in the NFL. And, like, I'm not even exaggerating here, okay? Like, it's no contest. Currently, Josh Allen is the best quarterback in the NFL, especially when he's not hurt. You know what I mean? When he doesn't have a broken foot or a broken wrist or a broken hand or whatever. You know what I mean? And even with a broken hand, he still was MVP in 2024. But it would be really nice if Allen could just run and do things and not have to be, like, in pain. And I know he said, like, he would be ready to go on game day and stuff, but even so, man, like, pain is going to, like, get across to you at some point. Adrenaline can only cover so much, but, dude, he needs a defense, bro. The Bills need a defense, man. Like, if you look at the scores every single season, every team that beats us in the playoffs almost always scores, like, 30-plus on the Bills. You know, usually the Bills can put up 30, so usually they end up putting 33 on us. Or if the offense can only score 27, usually the defense from the other, or the offense from the other team scores 30 on our defense. You know what I mean? Like, our defense just can't get any stops. Like, I can't even remember, besides the Jags game, right? Which, by the way, was phenomenal. That was an amazing finish with White tipping the ball up to Bishop for the win. But I can't think of any other game in the playoffs where the Bills ended up getting a game-winning interception. Like, it just doesn't happen. You know what I mean? Because usually the defense just isn't that good, you know? We just lucked out that Trevor turned the ball over, happened to be throwing. But anyway, let's see here. Bears got some 1 seeds to get through. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Bears going to have a tough schedule. Bears making the Super Bowl? Oh, no. 1-year wonders. I love it, Soraya. That's great. See, Soraya, you and Burt Toast are great because you guys are both Packers fans. We need to get a Bears fan in here so that you guys can kind of go at it a little bit. Ben says, Bills have no one except Cook to give for Jefferson. Yeah, right? Bro, I don't want A.J. Brown. Yep, that's right, Omar. Exactly. I've only seen the 2010 Super Bowl with Green Bay. I was like 4. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting, Burt Toast. Was that the one when you guys won? I think so, right? Yeah, that's the one when you guys won with Rodgers. Spud says, I know the Pats are going to take advantage like they did in Super Bowl. Yeah, right? Like I said, I cannot wait to, like, dude, it's so crazy. Like, I have never wanted an NFL season to start so bad than, well, the most I wanted the NFL season to start was after the 2021 loss against the Chiefs in 13 seconds. Like, I was like, I want revenge now. But I really want the next season to start, man. But you know what? It's amazing how fast the offseason goes, especially when Andy Chang is at the helm to give you guys reaction highlights every single day. Like, I'm going to be putting out either highlight edits or reaction highlights, like our highlight reactions every single day throughout the offseason. So don't you worry, guys. You're going to have plenty of Andy Chang, plenty of reactions, plenty of highlight edits. So that way you have all this content that you can absorb for during the offseason. And then before you know it, the free agency will be here, draft will be here, and then we'll be getting ready for OTAs. So yeah, I'm really, really pumped, man. This offseason, it's going to be the best offseason I've ever had. Well, technically the best offseason I ever had was when the Burger King videos blew up in 2023. So I need to have an offseason that's even better than that, guys. So we're going to make Andy Chang great again. Tom Brady has 7 times Super Bowl, actually. Okay, I got you now. When they went up against, I see. Been suffering since 2019. Me too, Andy. Though that's when I became a Bills fan, was in the 2019 season. Oh, I want to know what H. Oh, I think H. Prod says he doesn't like Tyler. Yeah, I think he says he prefers watching my content, and I'm not just saying that to say that. Like, I think Ben actually admitted that. He's like, yeah, I prefer not to watch Tyler. Let's see here. Packers have a bad history with the Seattle, but I gotta like them now, right? Right? Fourth team is a Packers fan. Nice. Cantino, what's up, my friend? By the way, guys, if you don't know, Cantino was the top donor on one of my previous live streams. I can't remember which one, but yeah, that was really awesome. But yeah, Tracy definitely top donor today. Yeah, Soraya's a Packers fan, Burnt Toast. Exactly. Yep. Soraya was actually the very first Packers fan to follow me. And then I believe Burnt Toast, you were my third because my second, I believe, was Juke. Juke was my second. Yay, Josh is in the house. What's up, Josh? How you doing, bro? We're definitely going to have to set up another call with you, me, and Jordan. Like, those live streams just cook, bro. The Fail Mary and the onside kick game in the NFC Championship game. Yep. I see. Oh, my gosh. Let me tell you, Burnt Toast, the Packers-Bears game was so disappointing for the Packers at the end. I mean, Love just could not put a drive together at the end. And it was just very sad to see their season go down like that. So, I don't know, man. What do you guys think about Jordan Love? Do you think Jordan Love is washed? Or do you think he just needs a better receiver or more protection? Like, what do you guys think the Packers need to do in order to finally get past the wild card? Like, that would be an interesting discussion. Is like, what is holding the Packers back? And I'm sure Grassi could tell me all about that. When Justin Jefferson had to build a team, I know, right, Abdullah? I love that. And he said Joe Brady as the coach. Andy's the greatest streamer of all time. Oh, thanks so much, Ben. I try. I'm not the best. I mean, obviously, iShowSpeed is far, far better than I am. But I'm hoping that with my loving personality, I can eventually, get, somewhat success of what iShowSpeed has. Like, if I had even, a tenth of the success that iShowSpeed has, oh, that would be amazing. Because then I'd probably have, tens of thousands of people watching me. But, yeah. That's going to be the Grassi level, like Grassi streaming is where I want to get to in the next 5 years. You know what I mean? I still got to work my butt off this off season and this next season. But guys, I'm telling you, something big is going to happen in this off season as well as this upcoming season. So I grinded this last season and off season and season. But now I think it's all going to finally come together because I'm really studying what works, what doesn't work. And I'm really starting to speak the same language that everybody else speaks. So I think this is the season where we actually blow up. And I'm not just talking hitting 100,000. I'm saying 200,000, maybe even 300,000 by the end of next season. Because growth is exponential on YouTube. So, I mean, who knows, man? It's crazy to think about it, especially if the Bills make a deep playoff run. All the Bills channels are going to blow up. But yeah, actually, Jordan Love in offseason. Let's see. When it spun head coach for Bowl. Yep. Hottest take. Omar says hottest take for next season. The Bills will beat the Chiefs. Oh my gosh, that would be insane, Omar. That would be so insane. I didn't even think about that as a possibility because it's never happened yet. But yeah, Bills beating the Chiefs in the AFC Championship. Oh my gosh, that would be when it would be the most satisfying. If we beat the Chiefs in the divisional or yeah, whatever, it'd be okay, yeah, cool. I mean, it's awesome. I'd be so excited. But to beat them in the AFC Championship when you know that they had a chance to go to the Super Bowl and you denied them that chance, oh man, dude, I would be ecstatic, bro. I don't think anything would make me happier than to know that the Bills finally beat the Chiefs when they were at their best. I'm talking Mahomes was on fire. He threw 4 touchdowns. Bro was just all over the place, just getting it done. And Allen outshoots him in the playoffs and scores 5 touchdowns. And I mean, holy crap, that would be, oh man, Omar. I love your takes, bro. We got to talk more, Omar. That is great. I like the Seahawks now because Wilson is gone now. Wait, which Wilson? Oh, thanks, Andy. I try. Best streamer. You guys are too kind. I do prefer Andy over Tyler. See, I remember you said that, Ben. So thank you. Let's see here. Third team for Dolphins fan. Nice. Welcome back, Michael. Andy's the GOAT. Oh, thank you, Andychangftw. It is so good to see you, Andychangftw. How have you been? By the way, Andychangftw, who's your fan base again? I can't remember. And then, Michael, you're a Browns fan. That's correct, right? Abdullah says when Jefferson was doing a choose a perfect team. Yep. He didn't take Josh Allen, he took Joe Brady. But see, I like that, because, he goes with the coach, and then he can tell us Josh Allen later on. Love needs a coach, and a Golden needs to be, oh my gosh, right? Oh, you just gave me a really good idea, Burnt Toast, and I'm sure Packers fans are going to hate me for this, but go back through Packers Golden highlights and use the song Golden by Hendrix. I was trying to do that last season, but I couldn't find any good highlights for Golden. And then Golden finally started to cook at the end of the season, and I was like, oh, I'm totally going to do this. And then I just never did it. So now that's the off season. See, off season is, I actually prefer the off season sometimes to the on season, because when it comes to editing shorts, you have to keep up. You have to keep up with the trends, and it's so freaking hard to do that because there's so much content you can try to put out, and you want to make sure that you put out the best possible video that's going to go viral, and you're just constantly thinking about that nonstop, and you're trying to keep up with the fast pace. Right after a game happens, another game happens, and you're trying to keep up with the next thing. Whereas in the off season, you dictate the pace, because nobody's watching NFL games. If they are, they're highlights. So I can set the pace with whatever highlight and highlight reaction I think will do the best with the audience, and then find out what resonates with the audience. And at some point in either late this month or early to mid next month, I'm going to crack the code on what works, and I'm just going to ride that, bro, and then I will be the off-season champion. So that's my claim to fame, is that I understand the off-season game really well, because what do people want more than anything in the off-season? They want highlights, and they want highlight reactions, because they don't get those anymore. You can't physically get live reactions anymore for NFL, and if you do, it's obviously just the draft, or this flag football game with Tom Brady. Now that's going to be good. I will definitely be all over that. Believe you me, because it's something that's NFL related, But yeah, other than that, you're not going to have a chance to stream an NFL game until the preseason. And a lot of people just don't give a crap about the preseason, me included. I streamed some preseason games this last season, but I just don't even think I will. I might do one if Josh Allen's playing for a little bit, but other than that, I couldn't care less. You know what I mean? It's just better to just focus on when the season starts and go all out starting week 1. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Love, yep. My bad, kept excellent entering the message. Nah, you're good, Abdullah. Jordan Love isn't the guy to be the quarterback. He's basically CJ Stroud. That's what I was saying, Soraya. Exactly. I said Stroud is basically a way worse version of Love, and then Love is a slightly better version of Stroud. That's exactly how I looked at it. I prefer Andy streams over Grassi's. Thank you. Me too, Burt Toast. Me too. And you know why? It's because Grassi, he's a great guy. Awesome. Great, following, great on the camera. But I just don't find him entertaining. A lot of people, will watch his, this fan's reaction, but I can't script a reaction. I have to actually react in real time. Otherwise, I just feel kind of icky. I'm ugh, if I say I'm going to react to something, every single time I post a react, there's one time I staged a reaction, and even though it did well, actually 2 times, I did it in the 2022 season when I reacted to some of the Bills-Vikings highlights, and then when I did the Super Bowl 57, that would have been 2022 into 2023, yeah. I did fake those reactions, and it just felt so icky. I will only feel good if I am using a reaction that actually I reacted to on live, because that's how I know it's real. And if anybody claims when I get the haters that are that wasn't a real that wasn't a live reaction, I'm just well, you weren't there, so you wouldn't know. So yeah, and it's good, you know what I mean? It used to bother me when they'd be dude, that's so fake, and I'll be well, screw you, buddy, but they weren't there, so you know what? They don't know, but you guys know, and that's all that matters. Your opinions matter only. Their opinions do not matter at all to me. The others, the haters. Yo, G4, what's up? How you doing? Now, I don't recognize your name. Did you change it, or because a lot of people's names they change slightly, so it's kind of hard to see things. Speed way too energetic for me. He barks. Oh yeah, that part is a little bit weird. Yeah, exactly. I get that. I can totally get where you're coming from, A-Chain Prods. Don't worry, you will to the better the Grassi, I'm sure. Oh yeah, definitely, Abdullah. I definitely will. You know, it's all time. You know, like Grassi's been doing this since 2015. I've been doing this. Well, if you count when I started streaming, I only started streaming in 2021. No, actually, technically 2022 for the 2021 playoffs. So I didn't even start streaming until like 6, 7 years after Grassi. You like how I did that? So like, yeah, man, like I got so much time. I understand that it's going to take time to build up an audience, but if you look at my audience, like us guys, you guys are just phenomenal. And the amount that you guys engage with my streams is far greater in concentration compared to Tyler and to I'd say even to Grassi, because like the way that chat moves during games, you would think that I had like thousands of people watching, but really I can have 30 people watching a live stream and the chat will go brrr. So like, well, not maybe not that fast, but it'll go fairly quick to the point where I can't keep up, you know. So I really love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much, because yeah, that's just awesome. Okay, let's see here. No joke, I'm actually friends with Matt LaFleur's kid. Oh, I thought you were saying something like that, Bertos. Wow, that is so cool, man. It is a small world, isn't it? And then Omar says, second hot take for next season, Mendoza will lead the Raiders to a winning record, but missing the playoffs. That would be interesting. That would be really interesting. So, like, Omar, do you think they would end up third in the division, or do you think they'd be last? That would be a really interesting AFC West, would it not? Golden has some nice plays against the Bengals. He had a big catch. LaFleur, use him. Yeah, right, Burntos? There you go. I'd watch you over Speed any day. Oh, thanks, Abdullah. See, you guys mean a lot to me, man. Like, hopefully I don't turn into like that later on, you know? Hopefully I still keep myself grounded and don't just turn into, like, you know, a crazy person. Cole, what's up? Andy, what do you think the chances are we get Jay Jettis? So I would have to say, like, I mean, I could say, like, 50-50, man. Like, it depends on how hard Bean is willing to fight for him. Now, let's see, like, what this article is, guys, because, like, I haven't really talked about, like, how or who we're gonna get. So let me just see here. Fire McDermott seemingly indicates the team is willing to do whatever it takes. Let's see here. Thought process could extend into the offseason, perhaps make the team willing to pull off a blockbuster trade. That's what we're really hoping for, man. Really hoping that they want to win a Super Bowl really, really badly. Let's see here. So here we go. Logan Ulrich of the NFL Trade Rumors thinks the team could be in a good spot to trade for Brown. Brown has seemingly been perpetually unhappy with the Philadelphia Eagles, and the team could decide to cut bait this offseason. Cut bait. Could be like this. Bills receive A.J. Brown, mid-round pick. Eagles receive 2026 first round and then mid-round. It would be shocking if Bean did not do much more to address the receiver room this year. Yeah, he's got to do somebody, man. He's got to get somebody, so it's going to be interesting who. I want to see if they talk about Jefferson here. Nope, they do not. So there's other articles here, guys, which talk about Jefferson. So, well, let's see here. Did this one talk about Jefferson? I know this one talks about Brown. I'm scrolling down, looking around. I know ever since I got like a Seahawks jersey, like now it's just wanting to send me nothing but Seahawks jerseys. What would a trade look like? So yeah, so it looks like Brown could actually be quite likely, more likely than Justin Jefferson. But if you look here, guys, and Crosby would be great too, man. I would love to have Crosby. But, you know, Justin Jefferson, man, this is it. Dude, look at this. See, Buffalo Bills predicted to trade for star wide receiver Justin Jefferson with a $140 million contract. Like, I love Yahoo Sports, man. Like, that's like one of my go-to sources. But I like how they said, you know, all this stuff. Like, this all resonated with me. And then they said, to bring in another playmaker, CBS Sports' Dejani predicts the Bills will trade for Vikings wide receiver Justin Jefferson in a story titled 10 Crazy 2026 NFL Offseason Predictions. But yeah, man, that's the thing, man, is that, you know, Brady already has rapport with Jefferson from when they were at LSU together. And, you know, I think that Brady could actually just push Bean. Like, he would listen to Bean. Or Brady would, Bean would listen to Brady, so many B names, and say, okay, you really want to push for Jefferson? He's like, yes, this is our guy, man. We got to get Jefferson. And then hopefully, like, Brady is just able to, like, push Bean into, like, getting him and actually doing it so that we can actually cook, man. Because, like, you guys saw what happens when we got Diggs in 2020. Like, Allen absolutely slayed in 2020. Obviously, like, we got our butts kicked against the Chiefs because we weren't ready for them in the playoffs and in the regular season. But, like, the Bills are now at a point where they get that one-star wide receiver. they get that 1-star edge rusher, like, dude, we're making the Super Bowl. That's it. We just need those 2 pieces. Obviously, it'd be nice if we had 4 pieces. So if we had 2 really good wide receivers and 2 really good edge rushers, then we could really get after the quarterback and we could really score like over 30 a game. But yeah. But see here, this is what I like the most about this Yahoo article. It says, while the asking price would be high, bringing in a player like Jefferson could be key to the Bills getting over the hump and winning the Lombardi Trophy for the first time. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is like my favorite line of this whole article. Because, yeah, man, like, dude, you know, it's going to hurt to get Jefferson, but you know what? You know what hurts more than, like, spending a lot to get a star player? Not getting a Super Bowl. So, yeah, hopefully Brady can convince Bean to just go get that Super Bowl. So, yeah. Anyways, let me catch up on chat. I'm going to start with Michael's and then, or Josh's here, and then go down. Oh, wait, I missed a donation. I am so sorry, Buffalo Bills. Thank you for the 2. I really appreciate you. And is this your first time donating? I haven't recognized you before. That's awesome. All right, and then didn't iShowSpeed flash his junk? Oh, my gosh, that's wild. That sounds like something he would do. Andrew, what's up, my man? How you doing? Good to see you again. Victor Cruz is the poster boy for a team finding a gem in the preseason. Oh, wait, who's Victor Cruz again, Josh? Jordan Love is not tough. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Michael. I can't just sit down and watch a Grossi stream. His streams are kind of boring to me, even the Packer ones. See, the fact that you're a Packers fan telling me that, Burnt Toast, means so much to me. Like, thank you. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, man, that's probably why I'm so exhausted. Because, like, even Mateo mentioned that Grossi is kind of just, like, level playing. Like, he'll react when it's time to react, but, dude, I'm always reacting. Like, dude, the Bills could, like, make a good catch, and I'll be like, ah! Like, dude, I will go nuts. Or, like, the opposing team's quarterback can get sacked, and I will go, oh! But I think it's just because I'm so relatable. And I think that's what, you know, draws people to me, is that relatability. People can say, oh, that's exactly how I reacted to that play. So people see themselves in me, and then they see me streaming and, like, streaming in public and just not caring about how people perceive me and even engaging with other fans and stuff. It's, like, kind of cool experience, you know? So I think... I believe, I don't think, I believe that over this season, especially, and then into 2027 and 2028, we're just going to just stack. And it's going to be exponential, guys. Like, you know, I can totally see, like, even a year from now, I'll be like, wow, man, like, we got, like, a ton of people, you know, watching streams because, you know, we're just attracting so many people. So I can totally see that. Coleman for Justin Jefferson, they would be fleecing us. Yeah, right? Oh, man. Yes. I'm good, Buffalo Bills. How are you, my friend? And thank you again for the 2. I appreciate you. And that rhymes. But then I kind of have a job here as a mod. Yeah, right? Right? Exactly, Burtos. You're obligated. What is that picture of Coleman? Oh, what was that picture of Coleman? Here, let me see. Oh, it was just showing, like, somebody they wanted to get rid of. Because, like, when they were talking about the A.J. Brown trade, yeah, that was the picture of Coleman right here. So it says... pros and cons. Neither move has worked out. Coleman, who showed potential as a rookie, took a step back in 25 and was benched for multiple games. Palmer wasn't much of a factor at all. And then, yeah, so that's why they were showing Coleman. And it says, takes the field during the team intros before the game against the Chiefs. But, dude, I'm telling you guys, I went back to look at old highlights because, like, I'm going to be, like, pumping out a lot of Bills highlights, you know, this offseason. And, dude, Palmer, Coleman especially, Palmer and Coleman were cooking in week 1, and I thought they were going to cook all season, and then both of them fell off. And I was just like, are you freaking kidding me, man? I feel like the Bills peaked in week 1, which honestly is extremely infuriating if you think about it, right? Because, like, you're supposed to peak, like, in the playoffs, not in week 1. But if you look at, like, how the Bills performed across, like, the entire season, you would see that the best game they played was against the Ravens, at least on offense. On defense, it was terrible. But yeah, on offense, like, offensively, the Bills' best game, arguably, was week 1 against the Ravens. Like, that offense was just, especially in the fourth quarter, and especially the end of the fourth quarter, Josh Allen just could do no wrong, bro. Like, Homie was just completion after completion after completion, and he just looked so in command. I thought, like, Allen has arrived. Like, I was like, this is the MVP who's going to take us to the Super Bowl. And then we just didn't. Because we just didn't have the wide receivers. We didn't have the the defenders to rush the quarterback, put pressure on the quarterbacks. So, yeah, it was just one of those seasons where, I mean, I really wanted, obviously, the Super Bowl. But the Bills just weren't there yet, you know? And so, yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Mm. Yep, I finally caught on, Abdullah. Thank you, thank you. What's that picture of Coleman at, all right? He's behind in chat. He'll acknowledge the dono. Yep, see, Josh tells him. Josh tells him. Nice. Hey, Sax, you're good. You're good. Just good to see you, man. And then, let's see here. Squirrel, will he come to the Bills, please? I know, right? I think I can join game night. Oh, crap, guys. Game night starts right now. So, here, let me just read the last few comments. Send me a Discord link. Yeah. I actually invited you back to the, well, not back, but I invited you to accept my invitation, Soraya, into Discord. So, I'm going to send it again, okay? So, invite, edit invite link, expires never, generate new link, copy. All right, guys, so this is mainly for Soraya, but anybody can use this Discord link to join. What's up, Jag? Hey, I just want to, huge shout out, guys. Jag, like, has been commenting on, like, every single short, as has Mateo and, who was it? There's somebody, A-Chain Prods. You were like, you've been first multiple times. Burnt Toast, same with you. You've been first multiple times. So I just want to thank you guys, because, like, seeing comments on a short, like, almost immediately after I post it is, like, extremely humbling. And it's, like, such a good feeling, because it shows that you guys have notifications turned on and that you will literally stop what you're doing and, like, watch my short. So, like, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. All right, who? Patriots are favorites to land A.J. Brown. Are they really, Josh? See, I didn't know that they were the favorites. That's really interesting. And it makes sense, too. You know what I mean? They need that that extra support. What's up, Charlie? God bless to you, too, my friend. Thank you. And what's up, L3? I want to get Leo Chanel in free agency. Wait, who's that again? I can't remember. I can't believe how Josh Allen was a turnover merchant to MVP. I know, right, Omar? Oh, my gosh. He went from MVP to turnover merchant in one season. But you know what? That happens. You know, you have a regress. You have a season where you regress, and then you have another season where you progress. So hopefully he progress. If I were to miss a Bills stream next year, it'd be Packers-Bills. Yep. Oh, I totally understand, Burnt Toast. Yep. I think I can join game night. Yes. And then hot take, Shakir is being held back because he never gets downfield routes. Right? Exactly, Abdullah, because Shakir cooked against the Rams. I remember that. So, yeah, I believe that Shakir is not being used to his fullest potential as well. Victor Cruz was a receiver for the Giants that came out of nowhere on the preseason, had a 3-tutty game against the Jets, and then started for a few years. Okay, thank you, Josh. Nice. Brought him up because you said you don't like preseason. I was saying, how you love it because it gives you a glimpse into the future. See, that's a good point, Josh. And if there's certain draft picks that I'm really excited about, like obviously Mendoza, Surratt, Smith, Moore, Chambliss, all these other guys. Like, I actually know these players now because I watched college football last season. So I'm hoping that, that would prompt me to want to watch preseason. So thank you, Josh. See, and thank you for helping me take advantage of that, because I don't want to be like the guy that's just like, I'm not going to watch the preseason at all because it's so boring. But thank you. Josh Allen peaked in the divisional. Yep. Unfortunately. I'll be so happy. Oh my gosh. Everyone will be so happy, Nicholas. Everybody. And I love that you have Cook with the white jersey on for the profile pic. What's up, Mason? All right, guys. I'm actually about to end right now, so I'm just going to try to catch up one little bit. Who wins a fight, Goku or Superman? Oh, definitely Goku. All right, Michael. We'll see you later. Goku. Yeah, see? Josh knew that right away, too. Goku washes Superman. Exactly, dude. He doesn't even have to go Super Saiyan to beat him. All right. Got to get to comment grind. Oh, Kayla, what's up? I don't know how to join it because it keeps saying I have to verify. Oh, I know, right, Kayla? It's so bizarre how it does that. But sometimes, like, you have to either uninstall Discord and install it again, or you have to get the most updated version of the app. For whatever reason, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't for some people. It's just very weird like that. But I really appreciate you trying. Next stream. Okay, L3, next stream. Oh, let's see. Today's Sunday. So, just so you guys know, I won't be able to stream from now on Monday through Thursday, because I'm going to be starting my part-time job at my Krav Maga dojo. I'm helping bring in new students, and I'm going to be working 3:30 to 9 Monday through Thursday. So I'm not going to be able to stream unless it's late. So maybe I'll be able to stream some late hockey games or late NBA games or late whatever during the weekday. But, I'm going to have to figure it out. But, yeah, just so you guys know, a lot of my streaming is going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, yeah, so I'm going to figure it out. Yeah, Bible channel. Mateo actually created it, Soraya, out of popular demand. So that was really good. Oh, Trinidad is staying at Ole Miss. That's right. I thought I saw something like that, but I wasn't quite sure. Bills could use their first-round pick on a defensive end. Ooh, that would be amazing, Jag. That would be amazing. No, you're fine. So, yeah, we're going to hop into the Discord now. Dude, I'm definitely going to stream Ole Miss games. Oh, thank you, Johnny, for the bronze medal. I just noticed that came through. Thank you, my friend. You got a part-time job? I did, Soraya. Yep, they really wanted me to help out at my Krav Maga dojo, and I just didn't have the heart in me to say no because they've really taken me under their wing. You know, they brought me into their Bible study. They take care of me in class and out of class, and so I just felt it was the right thing to do. So, and especially in the off season, it's like perfect timing. Now, when the season starts, you know, we'll have to figure things out. But because the hours are so favorable right now, like it's literally 3:30 to 9 Monday through Friday. Like that's not bad at all. Like 3:30 to 9, that means I can always sleep in, you know what I mean? So even when the season starts, I can still do my part-time job without any loss of sleep because I'll be able to stay up late Sunday and Monday and I won't have any repercussions going into the rest. So we're gonna make it work. Hi Jim, how's it going? Mr. G, you are late. He's about to end. It's all good, guys. Yeah, it's good to see you, Mr. G. To stream Ole Miss, you would need ESPN Plus. Yeah, so that's the thing, Mateo. Disney Plus has ESPN Plus, right? Because Jess and Brennan just got Disney Plus, so and I saw that they had ESPN within there. So if I use their Disney Plus account, I should be able to watch every ESPN game, right? Gonna play some 2K. All right, have fun, my friend. Yeah, yo, we need Jay Jettis. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right, guys, I'm going to go. We're going to game night. If you're a Priority 1 member or higher, you get to come to game night. And we're probably just going to play, like, Know What I Meme and any other games that you guys think are fun. Maybe let's try. Yeah, thank you, Johnny. I love it, man. Love you, brother. Yeah, let's see if we can find something fun to play. You know, something a little different. So anyways, I will see you guys later. All right? Yeah, and again, keep coming up with new stream ideas. And I look forward to seeing you guys soon. All right. Love you. Bye. Is this thing still on?